Bank? To answer that, you gotta go back more than 75 years when we first started right here in northern Iowa. Fast forward to today, and we've got 10 locations across North Iowa and southern Minnesota. We've got all the perks of a big bank, but we're still right here when you need us most. We still pick up the phone when you call. Hello. You can come in and see us face to face, or chat us up online anytime. However you like to bank, we've got you covered. So where will you go with MBT? Who is MBT Bank? To answer that, you gotta go back more than 75 years when we first started right here in northern Iowa. Fast forward to today, and we've got 10 locations across North Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Great results on the field or in the warehouse. The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all
After serving the Forest City community for over 50 years, Wilson Dental is now expanding to serve you better. We look forward to seeing you at our Forest City and our Garner location. Wilson Dental, where your smile is our reward.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services, free delivery in town, by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at 3M wishes our area athletes good luck and good health this season. Like any good team, working together brings out great results on the field or in the warehouse. The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
NSB Bank wishes the Indians good luck. For the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers, stop into your NSB branch location in Titonka, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank, we're here for you.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City. Top Dead Center is a full-line Western dealer with blades and snow control equipment. They also carry truck accessories of all kinds, fifth wheel hitches, LED lights, and more. Call 641-512-5529. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City.
Good evening and welcome to Sheffield as we get set for tonight's non-conference season finale between the Forest City Indians and the West Fork Warhawks. Hello everybody, Aaron Eggestal with you here from West Fork's Gymnasium. Second time we've been here this year as the Forest City girls were here beginning of the season. One of the games that we actually got to play at the beginning of the season. Forest City girls coming here and falling in that contest back here for a boys game to close out the season here tonight between Forest City and West Fork. If you didn't join us for my conversation with Forest City head boys basketball coach Dan Rosacker last week, or I guess earlier this week before the Belmont game, as he was talking about, as he's talked about before, him and former West Fork coach Frank Schnoes set up this game late in the season so both teams could prepare for the postseason and have one of those games where you can kind of separate yourself from that last conference regular season game, which the boys and girls play together before you start the postseason tournament, which Forest City will start on Monday. So the Indians will play here tonight and then turn around and work Friday and over the weekend to get ready for Sumner. And of course, as we talked with Coach Rosacker, already been preparing for Sumner Fredericksburg, who the Indians will take on Monday in Sumner, and we'll have that game for you right here live at KIOW.com. This is our pregame show. Our pregame show today brought to you by our good friends at Kingland Construction Service of Forest City. Kingland is proud of North Iowa and loves to support the area in many ways. When you need to build a house, outdoor building, or even remodel, call Kingland Construction Service of Forest City today. Again, 641-585-0101. 641-585-0101.
NSB Bank wishes the Indians good luck. For the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers, stop into your NSB branch location in Titonka, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank.
WCTA is committed to providing local phone service, high-speed internet, and the most reliable digital TV. They proudly support local schools, events, and charities. Their employees are your friends and neighbors who live and work in your community. WCTA is your local telecommunications cooperative.
Kingland Construction Services is a proud supporter of trades-based education programs like apprenticeships, the Building Trades Academy at the John V. Hansen Career Center, and internships through NIAC. These programs also have debt-free options available. Find out more by calling Kingland Construction Services at 641-585-0101.
Welcome back here to Sheffield as we're in our Kingland Construction Service pregame show. Zarin Eggestall with you. We are video stream only tonight, as if you turn to your radio dials, the Mix 107.3, North Iowa taking on, or North Iowa girls basketball taking on GTRA in Class 1A regional basketball. We do have a couple other video stream Class 1A regionals going on this evening as well, as on our over on KHAM and on our West Hancock stream. West Hancock and West Bend Mallard are doing battle in Class 1A regional action tonight. St. Ansgar and North Butler, that's a Class 1A Region 1 first-round matchup. And then we have Northwood Kensett and Newman Catholic. That game's a good one, 22-21 in the second quarter, also in Class 1A Region number 1 action going on. So a lot of postseason girls basketball going on around the area. We have regular season finale boys basketball here tonight. We will have postseason girls basketball for you on Saturday right here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com, as the Forest City girls basketball team will open up with Iowa Falls Alden in Class 3A regional action. Again, that will take place on Saturday from Forest City High School. And we'll have all the action for you right here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com. Well, the Forest City Indians boys basketball team coming off a 2-game win streak already this week. They won on Monday against West Hancock 67-58, and then turned around and scored 66 points against Belmont Clemmy on Tuesday night to win 66-42. That comes after 2 losses to Bishop Garrigan and Lake Mills and 3 wins after that. So Forest City 5-2 in their last 7 games. The Indians are 6-4 in their last 10 games after starting the season 1-9. Forest City started the year 1-9, losing their first 4 games to GHV, North Union, Algona, and Crestwood. They then turned around and beat Belmont Clemmy the last game before the Christmas break on December 20th to go into the Christmas break 1-4. They came out of the Christmas break and lost 5 straight to Lake Mills, Clear Lake, Eagle Grove, Garner Hayfield, Ventura, and North Union. At that point, kind of dire straits for Forest City. The Indians staring down the barrel at a 1-9 start to the season. Not what they were looking for. But since that 1-9 start, again, Forest City has won 6 of 10. And as of recent, have won 5 of 7. So Forest City closing down the stretch pretty well. 7-13 on the season. They are 6 games right now below 500. They ended the conference season at 7-9. And they started the conference season, in that rough stretch. They started with just that win over Belmont in that 1-9 stretch. 7 of those games were conference games. 6 of those games were conference games, excluding Algona, Crestwood, and Clear Lake. The other 6 games in that 1-9 start were conference games. So Forest City didn't start well in the conference. And honestly, the Bishop Garrigan game on the 21st, that Saturday game, they played, of course, Forest City. If you look at the computer models, BC Moore computer models, that says that was Forest City's worst basketball game of the year. Probably not their day there on Saturday, and Bishop Garrigan just played really well. But other than that game, You have the win over North Iowa that really turned things around. You had a really good game against Charles City. They give Charles City's a top 10 team in Class 4A, gave them everything they could handle. It ended an 11-point game, but definitely was better than an 11-point game in that contest. And then, you win over Eagle Grove, West Hancock, North Iowa. You lose to Bishop Garrigan at home, really close one that Forest City probably should have won. So you're staring, at that point, you're staring down the barrel of maybe a 6-1 stretch if you can hold on to that Bishop Garrigan game, but Forest City just can't quite do it. Taking on a West Fork team they beat last year in Forest City. A pretty good game for Forest City last year, defeating West Fork 64-48. That was all Forest City. West Fork struggled last year. They ended the season 11-12 on the year. Not quite their year, but they have turned it around. It's more West Fork basketball this year. The Warhawks are 15-4. They just won the Top of Iowa East Championship, so Forest City taking on the East champion. A three-way tie for the East this year as Newman Catholic, who's a ranked team in Class 1A now, Osage, and West Fork. West Fork had a chance to win the conference outright, which, coming into this year, I think if we would have ranked out the conferences, probably would have been a team that, we would have put probably maybe fifth in the East. And they had a chance to win the conference outright against Osage earlier this week on Monday, and they fell in that game 66-51 at Osage, which created that three-way tie. So Newman's fate was kind of set. Newman's fate was kind of set there. They were really hoping for an Osage win. Their only chance was the three-way tie. Newman had no chance to outright win it after losing both to West Fork and Osage. And then Osage had two losses. They lost to Newman and then already lost to West Fork earlier in the year. So West Fork with a chance to win the conference outright if they could win that game. If they could sweep the series against Osage, they would have finished 15-1 and won the conference, but they couldn't quite do it. So three-way tie in the conference in the East this year between Osage, Newman Catholic, and this West Fork team. All finished the conference season at 14-2. Otherwise, in the conference, Nashua Plainfield finished in fourth. Finished second behind the three that tied. So give them fourth place, 8-8 overall record. North Butler right behind at 7-9. And then Northwood and St. Ansgar tied just behind that at 6-10. Central Springs went 3-13. And then Rockford went 0-16. They are an 0-20 basketball team, went 0-16 in the Top of Iowa East. As we mentioned, Forest City taking on this West Fork team. It was a 64-48 victory for Forest City last year. Otherwise, West Fork is pretty well dominated this series. The two teams played here in West Fork in 2021, in which the Warhawks won 58-52. The Warhawks won in 2019. The teams did not play in 2020. 2019, West Fork won 51-40. That was a regular season game. Then they played three times in the district final. I'm sure there's some people watching and listening in tonight that maybe were playing or remember those district finals. Three straight district finals in 2012, 2013, and 2015. Forest City fell to West Fork in 12 and 13 in those district finals. But then in 15, Forest City gets the better of West Fork. And the Indians, they won that district final against West Fork in 2015 and then went and dominated the Pocahontas area in the sub-state game in which Forest City then went on to the state tournament, lost to Trainer in the first round as the 4 seed, Trainer the 5 seed. But that was a pretty fun one there in 2015. A little injury update for Forest City. The Indians will still be without Tristan Bransoy. Bransoy not in uniform tonight for Forest City. So one injury note there as Tristan Bransoy still not in uniform for the Indians. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we will have starting lineups and tip-off between Forest City and West Fork right after this.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to shove these $20 bills down the drain. Ah, there we go.
Having an old water softener is like shoving money down the drain. But a new Culligan softener can save money and a ton of salt. Culligan, better water, pure and simple.
Forest City Family Dentistry, downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
MBT Bank, proudly serving northern Iowa and southern Minnesota with 10 locations. MBT Bank brings you the latest in banking technology with that local community connection. Learn more about MBT Bank online at mbtbank.bank. Member FDIC.
The Farmers Co-op of Forest City, Leyland of Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keystone, Minnesota. For all your feed, seed, fertilizer, chemical, and fuel needs, see the Farmers Co-op, serving the area since 1916. Good luck to our area athletes from the Farmers Co-op Association.
Welcome back here to West Fork, where we are currently having microphone issues right now as the microphone is squeaking quite well. I'm not sure we're going to have any starting lineups as we'll try to get through them here quickly. Microphone is hurting everybody's ears here at the high school. So I think we're just going to go straight into the basketball game. I'll give you the starting lineups, though, for you, those of you that are watching here on the video stream. Wearing number 0 is a 6-foot senior, Josiah Chimbambo. A junior at 6'4", number 1 is Cade Eberling. A junior guard at 6 foot, number 3 is Sage Sunken. A junior center at number 15 at 6'3" is Gavin Kronk. And a junior guard at 6'1" is number 21, Edison Mask.
Check out McCluskey Appliances' wide selection of appliances, brands like Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Amana, and JennAir. In stock, plenty of choices, and quick delivery is our goal. McCluskey Appliance in Mason City or Garner. Experience, customer service, and making new relationships is what we're all about. Stop in and see us, follow us on Facebook, or connect with us at McCluskeyAppliance.com.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
A&W Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more, available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer. Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Welcome back here to Sheffield. We'll give you the rest of the Indian starting lineups now as they went into the national anthem. Little without the microphone, singing there for the ladies. Did a nice job here at West Fork. Junior guard at 6 foot, number 2 is Tommy Miller. A sophomore guard at 5'10", number 4 is Carson Hall. A sophomore guard at 6'2", number 20 is Ty Dillevue. A senior guard at 6 foot, number 30 is Connor Sopko. And a senior forward at 6'4", number 40 is Carson Strukel. West Fork is coached by second-year head coach Trent Trask. Trask took over last year. He's 26 and 16 overall. Forest City coached by 22nd-year head coach Dan Rosacker. Rosacker has won 361 games in his career here at Forest City. Underway, West Fork starts with the basketball to the right side here. Again, a young team for West Fork last year. A team that definitely gained some experience, now playing some pretty good ball here this season, going 15-4 in the regular season and 14-2 in the TIC East. There's a three that's no good from Mask. Edison Mask, a 6'1" junior. Here's Carson Hall for Forest City. Back the other way. Strukel, Tommy Miller's got it. He's going to drive baseline. Connor Sopko. Good pass inside to Dillevue, wide open for True. Great passing there for Forest City to get Dillevue open for a 2-point basket. Indians will lead 2-0. Here's a drive inside. West Fork jumper, no good. Rebound, Carson Hall. This would be a good start here for Forest City. Want to play well against a good team. Here's a three. Connor Sopko, yes, 5-0 Indians. Sopko knocks down a three. Forest City, we mentioned, has been playing their best basketball here late in the season. Showing it again here to start this thing off right away. 2-point basket and a three. It's 6:31 to play here in the first quarter. Forest City leading 5-0 over West Fork. Here's Kronk. Chabambo. Here's a drive. Oh, Carson Strukel with a big block. The Indians lose it out of bounds, though. Big block there by Strukel, unable to grab it. 10 on the shot clock for West Fork. Todd Thompson, Ben Hauge, and Brian Pierce are our three officials this evening. They did the JV game first, which was a pretty wild one. West Fork won. Chabambo for two. It's looks like a foul on the floor against Forest City, so Dillavu going to be charged with his first team foul against any team. 6:17 to play in the first. Mask gets the basketball. Now Chabambo. Here's a three. Is up and it is good for Mask. So West Fork will answer with a three-point basket of their own. 5-3, Warhawks back to within two. Tommy Miller, Dillavu, great backdoor pass to Connor Sopko. Doesn't get it to go, but he's fouled. He's headed to the free throw line. Foul for West Fork will go on Eberling. Eberling's first, team's first. Great backdoor pass there for the Indians. Now Sopko at the free throw line. A 65% free throw shooter makes his first one. Juritz, Trevor Juritz, 6'1" senior. Wears number 10, he's in for the first time. 44 points on the season. Second free throw is good as Connor Sopko makes them both. So talking about that JV game, yeah, Wild Forest City trailed by at least 15 in that first half of the JV game. Missed three by West Fork. Indians running, racing back the other way. And Forest City was able to come back, took the lead at one point. West Fork made a two-point basket as the buzzer expired to beat Forest City in the JV game. Pretty wild JV contest. Tommy Miller has the basketball. Now Hall drives in left hand. Hall, no. Rebound to West Fork. Here comes Juritz, fresh into the game off the bench. Juritz. And we got a travel called going the other way. Gavin Kronk, 6'3" junior, was in the starting lineup, called for a travel. Timeout West Fork. 5:22 to play in the first. 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. 7-3 Indians lead. We'll come back right after this.
The Super Bowl at Forest City is open nightly for League and Open Bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchese pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City.
Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile is your Lennox dealer. They offer energy-efficient Lennox heating and air conditioning solutions for homes and businesses of all sizes. For complete plumbing service, call 797-2219 today. Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile, your Lennox dealer.
Welcome back here to Sheffield. Zarin Egestal with you as Forest City taking on West Fork tonight. Non-conference boys basketball regular season finale between Forest City and West Fork. 7-3 Indians lead the basketball game here. Not quite halfway done with the first quarter. 5:18 to go in that first. Carson Strukel has the basketball for the Indians. 26 in the shot clock. Here's Tommy Miller. Drive, Miller, floater. Yes, sir. Tommy Miller gets the floater to go for Forest City. Tommy Miller has had a great last 5-6 games for Forest City. 128 points now. That's his 130th point here in the last 7 games here for Forest City. No good on the shot for West Fork. Juritz with an answer three, no. Rebound this time, back to West Fork, and a two-point basket is no good, but a foul is called, and free throws are coming. Forest City got to get some boards defensively, as West Fork has dominated the offensive board so far. It's Mask going to the free throw line. Edison Mask, first free throw is no good off the front of the iron. Mask is a 69% free throw shooter, almost 70%, now 16 of 24 this season. That was his 24th attempt a moment ago. Here's number 25 for Mask on the season, and it is good. So now 17 of 25 on the season for Mask as he scores his first free throw. Had a three-point basket earlier this game. West Fork back to within 5. 9-4. Forest City leads. Tommy Miller free throw line. Here's Sopko. Carson Hall back to Tommy Miller near half court. 17 on the shot clock for the Indians. 4:30 here on the game clock in the first quarter. Dillavu, Strukel, Carson Hall. Hall has it poked out of his hands by Juritz, and it will stay with Forest City. West Fork wanted that back off of Carson Hall, but they don't get it from the official. 7 on the shot clock. Indians got to go. 5 on the shot clock. Miller's got the basketball. Floater in the lane is no good, and the rebound goes to Chibambo, who's back into the game. Josiah Chibambo, senior, 6 foot. Wears 0 here for West Fork. Now, great steal by Carson Hall. He's doesn't have numbers, though. That shot is up, no good. Off the front end, no good. And then Connor Sopko is going to get called for a foul on the back end. So double whammy there for Forest City, as we're going to get a foul on Sopko and a no-good shot by Carson Hall. West Fork fans wanted a travel there. I think a good no call. Chibambo. 3:50 to play here in the first. Ruckdaschel is in now as well. Chibambo left wing. Here's Ruckdaschel for 3. No. Rebound again. Another offensive board here for West Fork. They have been dominating the glass. The Warhawks have so far in this game. Now the Indians are going to get it. They threw that right off the back of Jackson Archer. Not sure what they were doing there. Threw it off the back of Jackson Archer. Goes back to Forest City. 9-4 Forest City leads. Hall steps around a defender. He's got 2 on him. Floater, no. Rebound to West Fork. Here's Sunken. Sage Sunken. Played quite a bit last year as a sophomore for West Fork. Chibambo didn't pull the trigger. Dillevue got a steal. Outlet pass to Archer. Now to Tommy Miller. Miller across to Carson Hall. Steps around a defender. Tommy Miller, top of the key for a 3. No. And the rebound, Greg Smith puts it back up. No. And now we've got a foul called on West Fork, so the Indians are going to keep the basketball. It's going to go on Kronk, so Kronk will pick up his first. Second team foul against the West Fork Warhawks. 2:50 to play in the first. 9-4, Forest City leads the basketball game. And they have the ball, fresh 35 on the shot clock. Tommy Miller will do the inbounding here for the Indians. Jackson Archer, great inbound pass to Archer, up for 2, no good, a bit strong. Miller gets the rebound though. He's trapped in the corner. Inside Dillevue, he loses the handle on it. Chibambo's got an outlet pass up to Eberling. Eberling for 2, and he scores. Kate Eberling finds the 2, and it's now 9-6. West Fork back to within 3. Forest City has led throughout. And West Fork's got this back into a 3-point game. Here's Carson Hall, Tommy Miller. Dillevue in the corner, looking to drive. Defense claps on him. West Fork bats it out of bounds. Eberling did, and it will stay with the Indians. 14 on the shot clock. Got to find a shot here in 14 seconds. Carson Hall, Dillevue go to the bench for the Indians. Strukel's back in. Again, no Tristan Brandsoy. Again for Forest City, still out with an injury. Here's Tommy Miller, short corner. Back to Sopko. 6 seconds on the shot clock, got to move. Sopko just got to get a shot up. And it will go, shot clock violation will go here to West Fork. Indians had 6 in the shot clock and just kept passing the ball around. They got to get a shot up there. 1:57 to go here in the first quarter, 9-6. Shot clock violation goes to the Warhawks. Mask has got the basketball left wing. 1:45 to go in the quarter. Mask. Sunken. Here's Guerrero. He's going to try for a 2. That's no good. Rebound to Smith. Outlet pass up to Tommy Miller. Indians do not have the numbers. Trying to find a shot in transition. Inside to Strukel. It's lost out of bounds, and it will go back to West Fork. Indians turn it over again. 1:27 to play first quarter. 9-6. Forest City by 3. They led throughout, but West Fork making a run here. Have a chance to tie or get within a possession. Eberling. Mask. Chibambo. Sunken. Eberling left wing. 19 on the shot clock. Here's a 3. Guerrero, no. Another offensive rebound for West Fork. Dominating Forest City on the boards this evening. That might have been a travel. And now West Fork going to the free throw line. Greg Smith going to be charged with his first. Third team foul against the Indians. And Chibambo will go to the free throw line. Chibambo is a 60% free throw shooter. That's good. He'll get one more. West Fork can pull within one with the free throw here by Josiah Chibambo, the 6-foot senior. Nearing 80 points on the season. No good, but another offensive rebound for the Warhawks. Now a three-point shot is blocked. Here's Tommy Miller. Miller, Carson Hall left wing. Hall back to Miller, top of the key. Indians by 2. After the missed free throw. Here's Carson Hall. Tommy Miller baseline. Try to go out to Sopko, stolen by West Fork. Now Tommy Miller's got a steal for 2. Yes! Tommy Miller turned it over and then quickly got it back. Made a play on the basketball, and the Indians lead again by 4, 11-7. Here's Eberling. Here's a drive by Mass. Now Chibambo for 2. That's no good, no call. Ball goes out of bounds off of Strukel, stays with West Fork. So Chibambo and Greg Smith collide. And they decide to let that one go. No call either way, block or charge. And then Strukel couldn't quite get a handle on it as the ball goes out of bounds. So it will go back or stay here with West Fork. 17 seconds to play in the first. Indians by 4. Warhawks trying to inbound, they do. Across court, here's a 3 Mask. No. Rebound again, another offensive rebound for the Warhawks. Here's a drive. Mask in the lane for 2. No, rebound this time to the Indians. 4 seconds to play in the quarter. Sopko got to get a shot up. He does at the buzzer. And short, no good. Indians will lead by 4 after 1. It's 11-7. Forest City will come back in 1 minute for second quarter action.
MBT Investments of Forest City. Whether it's servicing your 401k, saving for your child's education, or investing for the future. See Matt Jennings or Troy Hall at MBT Investments. Call 585-IRAs. MBT Investments, your partner for your financial journey.
Shooter Sports Bar and Grill supports Forest City High School athletics. In a hurry for lunch? No time to cook before the game? Call 585-5000 to place your order for pickup. Shooters will be happy to get your order ready in advance. Shooter Sports Bar and Grill supports the Forest City Indians. Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
Back here to Sheffield, you see Forest City misses their opening shot here of the second quarter. West Fork gets it back. 11-7, Indians lead by 4. Thanks for joining us here on KIOW.com. Stream-only game tonight, no radio action, as that's reserved for the Class 1A regional first-round games going on. Chibambo in the middle, he traveled. We're going the other way. 7:31 to play here in the second quarter. GTRA North Iowa going on KIOW, and then West Hancock and West Bend Mallard going on KHAM. Here's Corey Thorson, Strukel, Connor Sopko left wing. Inside to Thorson. Thorson working on Chibambo. Yes. Corey Thorson, tough on that one. On Chibambo, gets it to go. 13-7, Forest City extends their lead. Now we've got a whistle and a foul appears to be coming against the Indians. It'll be foul number 1 against Carson Strukel. Foul number 4 against Forest City in the half. 7:08 to play here in the second quarter. 13-7 is the score in favor of the Forest City Indians. Here's Mask. Eberling. He'll try for a 2 from the free throw line. He gets it to go. His second field goal. He's got 4, 13-9. 6:50 to play here in the second quarter. Dillevue, Thorson. Thorson played well in the JV game we were just talking about a moment ago. We played 3 games here tonight. Freshman boys played first, followed by JV boys, now the varsity boys game. Here's Dillevue, 13 on the shot clock for 3. No. Rebound to Eberling for West Fork. Kronk will try for two. He throws it out of bounds. Who touched it last? They're going to say Forest City did. So the Indians block. I guess we'll have to call that a block on Forest City. A block shot, not a block violation. So it'll stay with the Warhawks right side of your screen. Wearing white jerseys, Indians in the red. Here's a floater on the inbound pass, no good. Sunken. They had that one set up for Sunken perfectly. Couldn't get it to go. Now the Indians race back to the way. Here's Sopko. He'll try for a three. No. Rebound, Hall kicks it back out to Miller. Miller drives in. He wants two. Yes, Tommy Miller gets the two to go. Miller's got 6. 15-9. Forest City extends their lead. Across the half-court line, here come the Indians. Good student section here tonight. A lot of the girls basketball players and then some of the other Forest City High School students trying to dig into this Forest City West Fork rivalry. Something that I think for a long time Forest City and West Fork wanted to play each other, and now they finally got it going. Mentioned those 3 years they played in district finals, 19 on the shot clock. Here's Sopko. Played 3 years in the district final in 12, 13, and 15. In all those years in between, Forest City fans, they really wanted a West Fork Forest City non-conference matchup. Never got it, and then now we've had it for 3 years. Here's a two, good passing. Sunken will find two. Again, they skipped it in 2020. But 19-21, there's Corey Thorson for two. 19, 21, 22, and 23, fourth year now, playing a non-conference game with Forest City and West Fork. 17-11, Forest City leads by 6. Indians nearly got a steal, 20 on the shot clock. 4:47 here on the game clock in the second quarter. Eberling with the basketball. Sunken. Oh, great drive by Sunken. 17-13. West Fork back to within 4. Hall. Cross court to Sopko. He's going to try for a three. No. Long rebound out to Sunken. Up to Mask. Short corner left side. 4:18 here in the second quarter. Chabambo, he might have been on the out-of-bounds line. Kronk will score two. He might have been standing on the out-of-bounds line. I think they missed that one. If he wasn't, it was close. Really looked like Kronk was on that out-of-bounds line. Tommy Miller. West Fork back to within 2. 17-15. Sopko back to Hall. Hall's going to try for a three. Yes. Carson Hall knocks down a three. Second three of the game for Forest City. Sopko has one. 20-15. Forest City back by 5. West Fork's been really good here. Both of their big conference wins over Newman and Osage happen on this floor. West Fork's really good on their home floor, as is Forest City historically. Tommy Miller going for a steal. He threw that off his, yes, absolutely. Oh, 100%, he threw it off a Mask, yes. Tommy Miller went up, he threw it off the shoulder of Mask, came back down. Absolutely. Great play there by Tommy Miller. I can see it from all the way over here. Miller went up with that basketball, threw it off the shoulder of Mask, absolutely. It's Indian basketball. 5-point lead for Forest City. 3:26 to play until halftime. Strukel. Tommy Miller has the basketball. 25 on the shot clock. Strukel. Dillevue will turn around from the free throw line, knock down a jumper. He's got 4. Forest City again leads 22-15. 7-point lead for the Indians. Now Carson Hall has a steal. And he was stepping on the out-of-bounds line. Tommy Miller was loose the other way. But they were on the out-of-bounds line, unfortunately, when they got that steal. Indians could have put a 9 ball here on West Fork. Here's Juritz. Comes off the bench, plays a lot of minutes. Juritz, Mask. Vold for 2, that's no good. Outlet pass, Carson Hall. Strukel in the lane. Tommy Miller steps around a defender, wide open 2. Oh, no good. And Strukel will go to the free throw line for a pair. Tommy got open, maybe a little bit too open. Carson able to get it. He's going to go to the free throw line for a pair. Juritz called for his first. Third team foul against the Warhawks in the half. First of the quarter, 2:41 to play. Strukel's first free throw, no good off the back of the iron. Just got that one on the back heel. Strukel about a 50% free throw shooter this year. Indians lead 22-15. 2:41 to play until our halftime break. Second free throw is good for Strukel. 23-15. 2:39 to go here in the second quarter. Mask, Juritz, free throw line. Here's a three, Mask. That's in and out, no good. Rebound to Dillavu. Tommy Miller, 2:23 to play here in the second. Tommy Miller will bring the ball across the line for the Indians. Carson Hall left wing. Forest City will restart their offense. You can hear Coach Rosacker calling out what he wants to run. Strukel, Tommy Miller on the right wing. Baseline. Sopko's going to try for a three. Catching through, shoot, no. Rebound, Eberling. Eberling wants to run. Mask. Indians got on him defensively quickly. Catch and shoot three. Sunken, no. Rebound to Sopko. 23-15, Forest City by 8 with the basketball. 1:43 to play, second quarter. Thanks for joining us here on KIOW, live at just live at KIOW.com, I should say. Here's Carson Hall, short corner. Good passing by the Indians, find an open shot. They do. Hall, no. And the rebound goes to Juritz for West Fork. Eyes up court, Juritz nearly turned it over. Does get back to Anderson for two. He scores. A.J. Anderson will find a two-point basket. Doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but he makes it count there, finding a two-point basket for the Warhawks. A.J. Anderson only has 6 points on the year, now 8. 23-17. 17 seconds on the shot clock, 51 on the game clock here in the first half. Forest City has controlled the first half so far. Tommy Miller will try for three. It's gone. Tommy Miller knocks down a triple, 26-17. Indians add on to their lead. They now lead by 9. Juritz doesn't pull the trigger. Gets to the short corner. Anderson for another one. No. And we've got a foul called. Looks to be against West Fork, and the Indians will get it back. It is against the Warhawks. Second foul on Eberling. Fourth team foul against the Warhawks. 5 against Forest City in the first half. 4 against West Fork. 26-17. 30 seconds on the shot on the game clock. Shot clock is off. So the Indians have a chance to take a double-digit lead into halftime. Don't have to let West Fork touch the basketball, as the Warhawks will get it unless there's a jump ball. Warhawks will get it to start the third. 16. Here's Tommy Miller. Again, the Indians just going to try to hold for it. Tommy going to drive. He had an open drive. Now West Fork's got an opportunity with 7 seconds. So Forest City might have gone a little early there. Now West Fork has a 2-for-1 opportunity going to the second half as the Warhawks have 7 seconds to try to get a shot up, plus get the ball and start the third. Inside for two. Yes, count the basket. So not only is West Fork going to get a 2, but they're going to get an and 1 with Anderson. Anderson had 6 points coming in on this all season. Coming in tonight, he's now got 4 with a chance to make it 5. He's nearly matched his season high here in this game. Free throw is no good, and we'll go to halftime with Forest City leading 26-19. Indians lead 26-19 after 2 quarters of play. Forest City and West Fork non-conference boys basketball action. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Our Waldorf University halftime show will come your way in about 2 minutes here on KIOW.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
The County Line Seed team of Chuck Rubish, Jake Young, and myself, Matt Keel, are your premier and local DeKalb, Asgrow, Agrigold, and NK dealer in Forest City. With a combined over 30 years of seed experience, we're setting a new trend in agriculture at County Line. Call today at 641-581-3300 or visit us off the Airport Blacktop in Forest City.
Forest City Auto is your Napa Auto Care Center, where we work on all types of vehicles and guarantee our work with a 2-year part and labor warranty. With free pickup and delivery, we're the place to call. And if you don't talk to Cheyenne or Lorena, you've called the wrong place. Forest City Auto.
NIAC is proud to help support North Iowa athletes. Working hard and being part of a team is a great way to learn lessons for life, and learning is what NIAC is all about, beginning with high school juniors and seniors who can start building college credits now for free. Learn more at niac.edu.
Support for Forest City Sports comes from Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Amy Ryan and Patrick Schoenhoven of Forest City. Edward Jones is a financial services firm exclusively serving individual investors, offering a range of investments, including certificates of deposit, stocks, mutual funds, taxable and non-taxable bonds. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Non-taxable bonds may be subject to state, local, or alternative minimum tax.
Ready to sell your home? First Choice Realty is here for you. There are more homes needed to meet the demand of our pre-qualified buyers. Contact Bethany Ferris, Mary Ferris, Barb Rockow, or Teresa Combs at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City. Hy-Vee in Forest City is a proud supporter of the Forest City Indians. Stop in and check out their pharmacy. It's built for you. No waiting in lines for the pharmacy. The pharmacy will be waiting for you. Hy-Vee is your full-service, employee-owned grocery store here in Forest City. Go Indians from Hy-Vee. Malin Egg Service of Forest City is a proud supporter of Forest City High School athletics. Nate Malin is with you from the word go. From planting to harvest, you can count on Nate. Contact him today in Forest City at 641-860-1712. Nate will help you put the right seed on your acres. 641-860-1712. After serving the Forest City community for over 50 years, Wilson Dental is now expanding to serve you better. We look forward to seeing you at our Forest City and our Garner location. Wilson Dental, where your smile is our reward.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services. Free delivery in town, by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at 3M wishes our area athletes good luck and good health this season. Like any good team, working together brings out great results on the field or in the warehouse. The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
NSB Bank wishes the Indians good luck. For the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers, stop into your NSB branch location in Titonka, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank, we're here for you.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
WCTA. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City. Top Dead Center is a full-line Western dealer with blades and snow control equipment. They also carry truck accessories of all kinds, fifth wheel hitches, LED lights, and more. Call 641-512-5529. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment in Forest City.
Welcome back here to West Fork High School in Sheffield. As the Indians lead 26-19, this would be a pretty big marquee win for Forest City. Have played really well so far. Still have 16 minutes of basketball to go, so can't quite get excited yet. We got a little cheerleaders are going around collecting money for something. Not sure. I didn't really catch what they were saying, but clapping, so it could be for a good cause. Cheerleaders going around collecting money with baskets here at West Fork High School. We've got a good one so far, 26-19, with Forest City leading the basketball game. Thanks for joining us here on KIOW. We're live at KIOW.com. That's our only place tonight, KIOW.com. On KIOW right now, Class 1A Regional Girls Basketball, GTRA in North Iowa. On KHAM, it is Class 1A Regional Girls Basketball as well. Let's see if we can get you some scores on a couple of those games. You can flip over and check them out if you'd like to. 56-45, West Hancock leading West Bend Mallard 56-45. That looks to be going to the fourth quarter. So the Eagles right now with a 13-point lead looks like they're going to head on. A pretty ugly one in St. Ansgar, 42-15 in the fourth quarter, Class 1A Regional between St. Ansgar and North Butler. And, wow, Newman Catholic rolling over Northwood at Northwood, 61-40. That's kind of a surprise. Northwood hosting that game, but it's Newman Catholic rolling in Class 1A girls regional first round, 61-40. Northwood won those games in the regular season, those two conference opponents. That's why they got a host in the first round, but it's all Newman Catholic right now, 62-40, the score in that one. Our halftime show is brought to you by Waldorf University. Waldorf Forest City supports our local athletes and looks forward to helping them further their educations and careers. Find out how to become a Warrior today by going to waldorf.edu. That's waldorf.edu to learn how to become a Warrior today. Again, at waldorf.edu. We'll come back with stats in the first half right after this.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to shove these $20 bills down the drain. Ah, there we go.
Having an old water softener is like shoving money down the drain, but a new Culligan softener can save money and a ton of salt. Culligan, better water, pure and simple.
Forest City Family Dentistry, downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
MBT Bank, proudly serving northern Iowa and southern Minnesota with 10 locations. MBT Bank brings you the latest in banking technology with that local community connection. Learn more about MBT Bank online at mbtbank.bank. Member FDIC.
The Farmers Co-op of Forest City, Leyland, New Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keystone, Minnesota. For all your feed, seed, fertilizer, chemical, and fuel needs, see the Farmers Co-op, serving the area since 1916. Good luck to area athletes from the Farmers Co-op Association.
Check out McCluskey Appliances' wide selection of appliances, brands like Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Amana, and Genair. In stock, plenty of choices, and quick delivery is our goal. McCluskey Appliance in Mason City or Garner. Experience, customer service, and making new relationships is what we're all about. Stop in and see us, follow us on Facebook, or connect with us at McCluskeyAppliance.com.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Welcome back here to Sheffield. Zarin Egestal with you as we get set for second half action here in a moment. Let's take a look at our scoring in the first half. First of all, by quarter, Forest City outscored West Fork 11-7 in the first quarter. They outscored them again in the second quarter, 15-12. Our halftime score, 26-19 in favor of Forest City. Individual scoring looks like this. Tommy Miller leads all scorers with 9. 5 for Connor Sobko, 4 for Ty Dillavue, 4 for Corey Thorson, 3 for Carson Hall, and 1 for Carson Strukel. For West Fork, they have 4 players with 4 points to lead their team. We'll give them to you. Eberling has 4, Sunken has 4, Mask has 4, and A.J. Anderson came into the season with 6 total points on the year. He has 4 tonight for West Fork off the bench. Gavin Kronk has 2 points and 1 point for Josiah Chabambo. We'll come back in 30 seconds for the start of our second half.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
A&W Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer. Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Welcome back here to Sheffield. Zarin Egestal with you as we get set for second half action. West Fork will start with the basketball here in the second half. As we mentioned previously, Forest City was looking for a score at the end of that first half to try to get them a little bit of a larger lead, especially knowing West Fork was going to get the basketball to start the second half. Instead, the Warhawks got the basketball back. They got a 2 from Anderson. He had an and 1 opportunity, but did not make that and 1 free throw. 26-19, we are underway in second quarter action. West Fork now to the left side wearing those white jerseys. Forest City will shoot the opposite side. Mass doesn't pull the trigger on a 3. Instead, he drives in for 2 and he traveled. We're going the other way. Mask was wide open for a 3. Probably should have just pulled the trigger on the 3-point basket. Instead, he drove in and traveled with it, so a turnover back to Forest City. Indians with a chance to make this a 10-point basketball game. They've led from between 6 and 9 points so far in this game. Tommy Miller, free throw line. Here's Sopko trying to make it a 10-point game. No, rebound to Strukel. No, they're going to call a foul on Strukel. So Strukel called for an offensive foul to be his second foul of the game. First team foul of the half for Forest City. 26-19, Indians lead the basketball game. West Fork has the ball, third quarter action. Backdoor pass to Mask. He throws it out of bounds. It will go back to Forest City. They tried to feed it backdoor to Mask. I'm not sure Mask was ready for it. The Indians will get it. 7:20 to play here in the third quarter. Indians will open their postseason play on Monday as they will take on Sumner Fredericksburg. West Fork will open up against Fort Dodge St. Edmunds. St. Edmund coaches in the building here tonight watching the game. Here's Tommy Miller with the basketball. Carson Strukel on the right wing. Strukel top of the key. Here's Dillevue. He'll try for a three. No, off the right side of the rim. No good. Rebound. West Fork. Mass for two. No good, but he's got a foul underneath the basket. So 2 free throws coming for the Warhawks. As Sopko going to pick up his second team foul against the Indians. And Mask at the free throw line, a 37% free throw shooter. 69% free throw shooter. Makes the first one. He's 1 for 2 already this evening. Before that shot. Missed his second one, so he's 1 for 2 on both of his trips. Makes him 2 for 4 for the game. West Fork has got it back to a 6-point game. Strukel inside looking for 2. Strukel backs his way in and finds a 2-point basket. 28-20, Forest City keeps their lead. Here's a 3, Mask. That's good. Mask will knock down a triple. His second of the game, had one in the first quarter. Now he's got one here in the third quarter. 28-23, Forest City by 5. Dillevue nearly threw it away. Here's Tommy Miller, Indians by 5, 20 on the shot clock, 6:05 to play on the game clock here in the third quarter. Sopko, Dillevue on the right wing. Tommy Miller. Strukel, 5 on the shot clock. Indians already have a shot clock violation in this game. They got to get one up. Hall does, misses everything. Rebound to West Fork. Mask. Eberling might have been on the out-of-bounds line again, but he scores. If he did get back in, he got back in a hurry. He was near that baseline. He got back in, got the basketball, and scored. It's now a 3-point game. Tommy Miller trying to make it 6. No, it's short. Rebound to Hall. Hall back out to Dillevue. Dillevue now trying to make it a 6-point lead. No. Rebound this time to Chibambo. So West Fork back to within 3 and have the basketball. Here's Mass trying to tie it. No. Rebound to Tommy Miller. Indians want to run. Indians have numbers now. Miller will drive all the way in, looking for 2. Blocking foul and 2 free throws will come for Tommy Miller. West Fork not very impressed with that call. They were hoping it was going the other way. Instead, Mask is going to be called for his first foul of the game, first team foul against the Warhawks. And Tommy Miller is at the free throw line for Forest City. Trying to put himself back in double figures. First free throw is up, and it is good. Tommy Miller has been on a roll here for Forest City, going all the way back to that first West Fork game. Last 6 games, he's averaging 21.5 points per game. On the season, 12 points per game, but in the last 6, he's averaging 21.5 points per game, including 2 28-point games, a 24 to 23-point game, 19 against Belmont Clemmy. Here's a 3, West Fork, no good. Rebound again. Warhawks have been dominating the offensive glass. That's Indian basketball, absolutely. West Fork touched it last. So the Indians will lead 30-25, 4:51 to play here in the third. Checking the basketball out for some reason. Our official was Chibambo will leave the game for the Warhawks. Indians by 5, 30-25. Here's Greg Smith with it for Forest City. Tommy Miller, 4:45 to play in the third. Greg Smith, left wing. Here's Tommy Miller back towards the 10-foot volleyball line. Miller's got 11 now for Forest City on the evening. Offensive foul called against Forest City. We're going the other way. So Smith is going to be called for an offensive foul. His second foul, third team against Forest City. And West Fork will get it back. 4:34 to play in the third. 30-25, 5-point lead for the Indians. Here's the top of the key three, up and it is good. Wide open 3-point basket. And timeout called by Forest City. Eberling gets a 3 to go. Indians call a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll come back after this.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 to see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
A&W Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more, available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer. Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Back here to Sheffield. 30-28, Forest City trails this basketball game. Excuse me, Forest City leads this basketball game. Have the basketball. West Fork making a run here, though. What I was going to say. Here's Carson Hall. 4:13 to play, third quarter. Connor Sopko has the basketball on the right wing. Now Tommy Miller, 10-foot volleyball line. Inside Smith. Smith got a way advantage there, and he's, no good. In and out. Smith had the advantage. They found him on Juritz, who's much smaller. Couldn't get it to go. Now Greg Smith going to be called for his third foul. And we're going to have free throws coming. So Smith called for his third, fourth team. Strukel's going to have to check back in for him. And free throws for Mask, who's 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Makes the first one. He's made the front end of every trip so far to the free throw line. He's made the front end, missed the back end on his first 2 trips, and now makes the front end here. Has a chance to tie the game if he can make a back end for the first time, and he does not. So makes the front end, misses the back end on all 3 of his trips, and Forest City will hold the lead by just 1. Indians have led from anywhere from 9 to this 1-point lead throughout. Here's Jackson Archer, top of the key, Tommy Miller. He'll drive in looking for a 3-point lead. Yes, Tommy Miller, floater to go. 32-29, Indians back to a 3-point lead over the Warhawks. Ball dropped by Sunken for a moment, but he gets it back inside to Eberling. Eberling, Anderson for 2, no good. Rebound to the Indians. And here comes Tommy Miller across the half-court line, trying to extend the lead. Got to get it across the line, though. Miller still working it. Timeout called by Forest City. Tommy Miller was stuck in the backcourt, and just as the 10-second violation was about to be called, Indians call a timeout. So 30-second timeout, Forest City will take it as well. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
The Super Bowl at Forest City is open nightly for league and open bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchese pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City.
Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile is your Lennox dealer. They offer energy-efficient Lennox heating and air conditioning solutions for homes and businesses of all sizes. For complete plumbing service, call 797-2219 today. Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile, your Lennox dealer.
Back here to Sheffield, Indians get the timeout just in time. Keep the basketball, 26 goes on the shot clock. As they had to adjust the shot clock back to 26, obviously if it would have got to 25, would have been a violation on the Indians. So if Forest City gets a timeout first, it's got to be at 26. Here's Miller. He'll drive in looking for 2. No good. Rebound Strukel. Strukel puts it back up and he scores. Carson Strukel just out-muscles everybody for that one. And the Indians extend their lead now 34-29. Third quarter action, 2:50 to play in the third. And now the Indians have a steal with Miller. So a chance to once again extend this lead. They've just been dabbling here every time Forest City extends their lead. West Fork brings it back, and then Forest City able to extend their lead again. Indians just can't keep the door closed. Very good basketball team here, this West Fork team. Ty Sopko will try for a 2. That's good. Ty Sopko into the game for the first time. He knocks down a 2-point basket. And the Indians have it back to a 7-point lead. Here's Eberling. Left wing, Eberling working on Archer. He loses it out of bounds. Oh, I don't think so. I think Eberling just lost it out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of Archer. I disagree. 2:15 to play here in the third. 25 on the shot clock for the Warhawks. 36-29. Thanks for joining us here on KIOW.com. Video only tonight. We'll be back on radio and video on Saturday as Forest City will take on Iowa Falls Alden. First round Class 3A opening round. Quarterfinal action. 3 games from a state tournament appearance. Got to find 3 big wins though. Mask will step behind the 3-point line. He knocks it down. His third 3 of the game. It's 36-32. West Fork's got it back to within 4. Here's Jackson Archer. Corey Thorson inside to Strukel. Strukel's got the advantage, a little bit strong on a shot though. Doesn't get it to go. Here's Juritz for the Warhawks back across the half-court line. Juritz, Eberling. Eberling gives it over to Chibambo. Top of the key, Juritz with the basketball. 22 on the shot clock. Juritz, 1:30 on the game clock here in the third quarter. Mask has 3 threes in this game. Got to keep an eye on him. Chibambo, 10 on the shot clock. Mask in the corner. Don't want to let him shoot. Might have stepped in the out-of-bounds line again. Shot no good. Here comes Tommy Miller racing the other way for the Indians. Archer inside to Thorson. Thorson working on Mask for 2, no good. Rebound to West Fork. Warhawks out rebounding the Indians again. Here is Eberling for 2, no good. Rebound, offensive foul against West Fork. Eberling will be called for his third. Second team foul, and Forest City will get it back. 56 seconds to go, third quarter, 36-32. Ty Sopko will bring it across the line for the Indians. Sopko, the freshman for Forest City. Getting some more action here. Tommy Miller at the free throw line, back to Sopko looking for a 3. No good. Rebound is on the floor, and it's going to be West Fork who comes up with it once again. Eberling is loose going the other way. Eberling slams it home. So Eberling able to slam that one home, and it's 36-34. 23 seconds to go here in the quarter. Thorson loses the basketball. West Fork going back the other way. Juritz, Warhawks with a chance to... He's traveled, absolutely. We're going the other way. 13 seconds to go here in the quarter. 36-34. Might have been a case there for Eberling after he slam dunked. He kind of taunted the Indians. If you watch that one, I'm rewatching the replay right now. He slams it home. He kind of taunts him a little bit. Maybe it should have been a call there, but both officials looking at it. Kind of let that one go. Surprising. Got a really good crew here tonight. 3 seconds. Here's Carson Hall. He'll drive in for 2. It's tipped in by Thorson. Count the basket. Corey Thorson gets the tip at the buzzer. He's got 6, and the Indians lead by 4, 38-34, heading to the fourth. We'll come back right after this. Fourth quarter action next.
MBT Investments of Forest City. Whether it's servicing your 401k, saving for your child's education, or investing for the future. See Matt Jennings or Troy Hall at MBT Investments. Call 585-IRAs. MBT Investments, your partner for your financial journey.
Shooter Sports Bar and Grill supports Forest City High School athletics. In a hurry for lunch? No time to cook before the game? Call 585-5000 to place your order for pickup. Shooters will be happy to get your order ready in advance. Shooter Sports Bar and Grill supports the Forest City Indians. Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
Back here to Sheffield, fourth quarter brought to you by A&W. A&W located off just north of Highway 69 there on Highway 69 in Forest City. Root beer floats, shakes, pullers, swirls, and more. A&W sponsors today's fourth quarter. Get down to your local Forest City A&W. About a half an hour today, otherwise catch them tomorrow at 11. Tommy Miller, floater, yes sir. Miller gets another one to go for Forest City, and the Indians pile on some more, lead by 6. To the right side, Sunken has it. Free throw line, Sunken. Mask has 3 threes in this game. Chabambo steps behind the three-point line, doesn't pull the trigger. Backdoor pass to Mask. He has a shot block. Oh, man. Indians thought they had a block instead of foul going to be called. Are they going to call body? No, they call the contact with the arm. Thought if you're going to see a foul there, maybe some extra body. Thought maybe he had a clean block there with Strukel, but does not. First free throw is up, and it is good for Mask. Again, Mask has made the front end of every free throw he's been at so far, but he's missed the back end every single time. Fourth time, hey, he makes the back end this time. Fourth trip to the free throw line, first time he's made them both. It's a 4-point game. West Fork back to within 4. Connor Sopko, right wing. Here's Carson Hall, left wing, in the corner. Now Strukel backing down his opponent. Strukel kicks it back out. Here's Carson Hall. And Call has it stolen away. That's a travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Call a foul on the Indians on Tommy Miller. That'll be his first 6th team foul against Forest City. Indians trail by 4, 7 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. And the Indians weather the storm here and find a big road win against West Fork to close out the regular season. Free throw line, Sunken. Nearly bobbled that one. Now they throw it away, and it'll go back to Forest City. Oh, no, they're going to come in and say it went off of Forest City. And Coach Rosacker didn't disagree with that one. As they said it went off of West Fork, but they're going to change the call. Oof. Indians just can't get anything tonight. Here's a left wing 3. Now the ball's loose on the floor. Dillavu's got it. It'll be a jump ball, and it will stay with West Fork. 6:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. 40-36. As we'll see an inbound pass coming from the baseline. Mask on the right wing. Eberling. Here on the left wing. Sunken. Chabambo. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 4 on the shot clock. Sunken is just going to have to drive in, and he gets it to go. As the shot clock expires, Sunken drives and scores. And West Fork back to within 2. 40-38. Tommy Miller across the line, and Tommy Miller traveled. We're going the other way. Indians turn it over here in the fourth quarter. 6:13 to go in the fourth. West Fork will get it back. Sunken with the basketball, top of the key. Had a nice drive and a 2 a moment ago. Inside Kronk, he traveled. And now Forest City will get it back once again. 6:01 to play. Indians have led by a steady 9-4, back and forth between. They've led by 9, then they've led by between 1 and 4, then they've led by 8, and kind of just back and forth. The Indians have led throughout. West Fork has not led in this game. It's been all Forest City. Warhawks have had it within 1 here in the second half. Carson Hall drives in, and now he travels. So 3 straight travels are called. Indians called for 2 straight travels. West Fork called for a travel. And we'll go back the other way once again. 5:53 to play here in the fourth. 40-38. Sunken kicks it out. Mask going to try for his 4th 3 of the game. That's no good. Rebound to Tommy Miller. Indians want to run. Up to Sopko. Sopko for 2. Has his shot blocked. Here comes West Fork with it. Mask. Eberling. Chabambo is going to try for a 3 in the lead. It's good. Timeout called. Chabambo knocks down his first field goal of the game, and West Fork leads for the first time. Full timeout. We'll come back after this.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
The County Line C team of Chuck Rubish, Jake Young, and myself, Matt Keel, are your premier and local DeKalb, Asgrow, AgriGold, and NK dealer in Forest City. With a combined over 30 years of seed experience, we're setting a new trend in agriculture at County Line. Call today at 641-581-3300 or visit us off the Airport Blacktop in Forest City.
Forest City Auto is your Napa Auto Care Center where we work on all types of vehicles and guarantee our work with a 2-year part and labor warranty. With free pickup and delivery, we're the place to call. And if you don't talk to Cheyenne or Lorena, you've called the wrong place. Forest City Auto.
NIAC is proud to help support North Iowa athletes. Working hard and being part of a team is a great way to learn lessons for life. And learning is what NIAC is all about, beginning with high school juniors and seniors who can start building college credits now for free. Learn more at niac.edu.
Welcome back here to Sheffield. Forest City trying to win back-to-back games against West Fork for the first time. Indians have never beat West Fork in back-to-back games. Beat them last year in Forest City 64-48. Right now a 41-40 game. West Fork leads by 1. First time West Fork has led in this game. Tommy Miller across the line. Free throw line, Strukel. Back to Miller. Here's Miller, Thorson, backdoor, up and under. Layup is good by Connor Sopko. Great passing there for the Indians. Sopko finds his first 2-point field goal. Indians back in the lead by 1, 42-41. Inside Kronk, back outside to Mask. Here's Eberling on the left wing. Mask. Back to Sunken. 19 on the shot clock. Sunken drives in. Chabambo looking for back-to-back. He traveled. Yeah. Chabambo was looking for back-to-back threes. He hit one to give West Fork the lead a moment ago. Called for a travel this time, and it will go back to Forest City. Indians with a chance to extend their lead. 4:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tommy Miller will inbound or get the inbound from Carson Strukel. Now Carson Hall trying to work across the half-court line. Tommy Miller will get it across the line just in time. Indians will set it up, 24 on the shot clock. 4:31 on the game clock. Corey Thorson back to Miller. Miller looking for 2. No, it's short. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and a foul is called. And Miller's heading to the free throw line. So Tommy Miller going to the free throw line. Mask going to be called for the foul. That's his second. Just the third team foul called against West Fork in the half. Tommy Miller will get 2 from the line here. First one is up, and it is good. Miller now 3 for 3 from the free throw line this evening. 43-41. Forest City back in the lead by 2, trying to make it a 3-point full one-possession game. With a free throw, it's good. So Indians lead by a full one possession, 44-41. 4:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Sunken in the corner to Mask. Indians defense on him right away. There's a foul called against Forest City, and Strukel is going to be called for his 4th. So Strukel's got 4. Greg Smith, who's on the bench for the Indians, he's got 3. The big men for Forest City have 7 there. Thorson doesn't have any, fortunately. 1-and-1 free throws coming here for Kronk, and he makes the first one. So Kronk will make the first one. Kronk 19, now 20 of 32 from the free throw line this year. Dillavu's going to have to check back in. Strukel's going to have to go to the bench here for a moment, as he's got 4 fouls. Kronk trying to make this a 1-point game. He does. Both free throws are good for Kronk. And now Forest City leads by just 1 again. Tommy Miller and Carson Hall trying to bring it across the half-court line. They've got it at the 10-foot volleyball line. 4 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Halfway through our fourth quarter of action. Game moved along really quickly until here in the fourth. And now Tommy Miller heading back to the free throw line. As both teams, things tighten up here in the fourth. Juritz called for the foul, his second. 4th team against the Warhawks. And Tommy Miller, his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Trying to re-extend the lead here for Forest City. First free throw is up, and it is good. Miller now 5 for 5 from the free throw line. We'll get 1 more. Miller's got 18, another big performance out of Tommy. Averaging 21.5 in his last 6 games. 12 points per game on the season, but 21.5 over the last 6. He goes 6 for 6 from the free throw line. He's got 19, looking for another 20-point game. He had 19 on Tuesday against Belmont. Here's 3 from Sunken. No. Rebound to Carson Hall. Oh, Eberling steals it out of Hall's hands. And now it's loose. Free throw line. Juritz. Eberling will drive in. looking for two. It's up and it is good. Forest City could have really used the rebound that time. Could have had a chance to make this a two-possession game, but give it right back to West Fork. Here's Tommy Miller. Corey Thorson inside out to Dillevue. Free throw line, Dillevue. Here's Hall. Now Sopko going to try for a three. No. Rebound, Tommy Miller will track it down. Miller to Carson Hall on the right wing. Juritz pushed him. 3:14 to play here in the fourth quarter. Indians by one, 46-45. Carson Hall with it. Hall looking inside at Dillevue. Gives it off to Tommy Miller. 18 on the shot clock here for Forest City. Carson Hall steps around a defender. He'll drive in looking for two. No good. Gets his own rebound. Try to give it out to Thorson. Thought he was fouled. Instead, Eberling's got it. Eberling for two. His shot no good. Rebound is picked up by West Fork, and the Warhawks will get another opportunity at it. Eberling's going to try for a three. It's in and out, no good. And an offensive foul called on West Fork going the other way. Chabambo called for an offensive foul after the missed three. Chabambo's first foul of the game, fifth against the Warhawks, and Forest City gets it back. 46-45. Indians lead the basketball game by one. They've led throughout. West Fork has led once at 41-40. Tommy Miller across the line. Miller free throw line inside. Sopko for two. He scores. Sopko finds his second two-point basket. Indians back in the lead by three. 48-45. Chabambo. Here's Sunken, top of the key. Juritz going to try to tie the game. It's no good, and it goes over the top of the hoop, and Forest City gets it back. 2:12 to play in the fourth. Forest City with a chance to make it a two-possession game as they will inbound the basketball to Carson Hall. Tommy Miller does. Now he gets it back, brings it across the line. Corey Thorson. Carson Hall on the right wing. Tommy Miller. 2 minutes exactly to play in the fourth. Forest City looking for a marquee win. Haven't won in non-conference yet this year. Carson Hall at the free throw line. Tommy Miller. 12 on the shot clock here for the Indians. Carson Hall, 1:45 left in the game. Miller, free throw line. Corey Thorson's going to try for a three. That's no good off the left side of the backboard. And the rebound comes to West Fork. Warhawks trying to draw closer, and a blocking foul is going to be called against Thorson. Thorson will pick up his first foul now. So Corey Thorson picks up his first foul. Two free throws will come from Kronk, who made both of his free throws earlier. Kronk, 19 of 32 on the season coming into tonight, made both of his earlier, misses this one. So misses the first one here, 48-45, Forest City by three. And we've got a full timeout, West Fork. Full timeout, Warhawks, 1:26 to play in the fourth quarter. We'll come back in 1 minute.
Support for Forest City Sports comes from Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Amy Ryan and Patrick Schoenhoven of Forest City. Edward Jones is a financial services firm exclusively serving individual investors, offering a range of investments, including certificates of deposit, stocks, mutual funds, taxable and non-taxable bonds. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Non-taxable bonds may be subject to state, local, or alternative minimum tax.
Ready to sell your home? First Choice Realty is here for you. There are more homes needed to meet the demand of our pre-qualified buyers. Contact Bethany Ferris, Mary Ferris, Barb Rockow, or Teresa Combs at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City.
Welcome back here to Sheffield. 1:26 to play here in the fourth quarter. We want to give a little shout out to the Forest City esports team as they qualified for the postseason in their third consecutive title. The Indians will face North Tama next week with a trip to Des Moines on the line. So Forest City esports team on to the postseason in their third consecutive title, taking on North Tama. Looks like the Indians the 11. And the winner will get Centerville in Des Moines with a victory. Free throws for Kronk. First one was no good. Second free throw on the way is good. So Kronk makes the second free throw for the Warhawks out of the timeout. Makes it a 2-point game. 48-46. 1:26 to go here in the fourth. Indians will try to extend their lead as they bring the ball across the half-court line. Tommy Miller trapped. Strukel back in. He's got 4 fouls. Going to have to be careful. 1:14 to play here in the fourth quarter. Indians can make this a two-possession game with any kind of a bucket. Tommy Miller for two. It's no good short. Rebound to Eberling. Outlet pass to Sunken. West Fork can tie or take the lead. Juritz will drive in. Spin move in the lane. 2. No. Short. Rebound to Dillevue. 58 seconds to go. Forest City. West Fork does not have to foul. Forest City can make it a 2-possession game here with 51 seconds left in the game. Tommy Miller. Indians lead by 2. 48-46. Sopko. Indians want to take some time off the clock. Here's Carson Hall. Now Tommy Miller, 37 seconds left in the corner. Dillevue for 3. It's no good. Rebound to Sopko. Shot clock off. Now West Fork's going to have to foul. Shot clock is off, and West Fork is going to have to foul after the no good 3 in the rebound for the Indians. So the first foul will be on Eberling. That'll be his 4th. So Eberling will pick up his 4th foul. And now they're going to have to foul again to send Forest City to the free throw line. And Eberling just picked up his 5th. So Eberling fouls out of the game. One of their top players. They had 4 other guys on the court to commit that foul. I'm not sure why Eberling volunteered to foul out of the game. Eberling just walked up and committed that foul. I'm not sure he knew. Well, he walked straight to the bench. He had to know he had 4 fouls. It's almost like he volunteered just to leave the game. That's a big loss for the Warhawks. First free throw is no good for Carson Hall. Now West Fork has a chance. Carson Hall no good on the shot. West Fork with a chance to win the game. 48-46. Basketball in the hands of Sunken. 15 seconds in the game. Juritz inside. West Fork with a chance to tie. They do. 9 seconds to go. Indians with a chance to win it now and a timeout called. Timeout called. 7 seconds left. It's a 48-48 game, and we'll come back right after this. Full timeout.
Support for Forest City Sports comes from Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Amy Ryan and Patrick Schoenhoven of Forest City. Edward Jones is a financial services firm exclusively serving individual investors, offering a range of investments, including certificates of deposit, stocks, mutual funds, taxable and non-taxable bonds. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Little Tommy
Non-taxable
Miller
bonds
floater.
may be subject to state, local, or alternative minimum tax.
Ready to sell your home? First Choice Realty is here for you. There are more homes needed to meet the demand of our pre-qualified buyers. Contact Bethany Ferris, Mary Ferris, Barb Rockow, or Teresa Combs at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City.
Back here to Sheffield. 48-48. 8 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. And we'll see free throws coming. Or excuse me, we'll see Forest City inbounding the basketball with a chance to win this game. Dillevue. Tommy Miller. Miller across the half-court line. Miller, free throw line. He'll try for 2. No good. Rebound out to Dillevue at the end of the game. No. Forest City had 2 opportunities. Don't get it to go. And we'll go to overtime, 48-48. We'll come back right after this.
After serving the Forest City community for over 50 years, Wilson Dental is now expanding to serve you better. We look forward to seeing you at our Forest City and our Garner location. Wilson Dental, where your smile is our reward.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services. Free delivery in town, by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at 3M wishes our area athletes good luck and good health this season. Like any good team, working together brings out great results on the field or in the warehouse. The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City.
Back here to Sheffield, we go to overtime. Forest City and West Fork, 48-48. 4 minutes on the clock, and the Indians will start with the basketball. Forest City had a chance to try to win the game, did not. So we go to overtime. Our first overtime. Indians led by as much as 9 in this game. Here's Strukel to Carson Hall. Left side, Sopko with the basketball. Free throw line, Tommy Miller. Free throw line, Miller, no, can't get it to go, and the rebound comes out to West Fork, 48-48, 3:25 to go. And West Fork turns it over. Just bobbled and lost it out of bounds. 3:20 to play here in the overtime period, our first overtime period. Indians with a chance to try to take the lead. West Fork has led once, and that's a kickball. West Fork has led once in this game, and that was at 41-40. Warhawks missing one of their best players here in overtime, too. Eberling. We've got a whistle. Oh, and we've got money on the floor. So, looks like some kind of piece of coin rolling across the floor. 48-48. We'll try to re-inbound the basketball once again. Carson Hall has it for the Indians across the half-court line. Eberling left this game double figures. Had 10 points, including a slam dunk in this game, but committed his 5th foul. Trying to send Forest City to the free throw line inside Strukel. Strukel for 2. It's good. Strukel gets a 2 to go. And it's 50-48, Forest City. Chabambo on the right wing. Juritz with the basketball. Juritz looking to drive inside the lane to Chabambo. Here's Juritz. Inside. Back out, Juritz. Thought about a 3, doesn't pull the trigger. 10 on the shot clock. Chabambo. Sunken. Count the basket and the foul for Chabambo. Tommy Miller looks to be charged with the foul. It'll be his 2nd. So Chabambo ties the game and has a chance to take the lead. Here for the Warhawks, Chabambo is 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. And West Fork leads 51-50. 2:17 to go here in the 4th quarter. Carson Hall, Tommy Miller across the line. Indians trail by 1. 51-50. Tommy Miller trapped in the corner. Dillavu, baseline, gives it back to Miller. On the right wing, Tommy working back towards half court. Here's Sopko with the basketball. 12 on the shot clock. Sopko kicks it out, Dillavu. Here's Carson Hall, back to Dillavu. Here's Tommy Miller. Inside the lane. Miller loses the handle on it out of bounds. It will stay with Forest City. 5 on the shot clock. So 5 seconds on the shot clock. Timeout Forest City. Timeout Forest City, 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll come back after this.
NSB Bank wishes the Indians good luck. For the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers, stop into your NSB branch location in Titonka, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank, we're here for you.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City. Top Dead Center is a full-line Western dealer with blades and snow control equipment. They also carry truck accessories of all kinds, fifth wheel hitches, LED lights, and more. Call 641-512-5529. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City.
WCTA is committed to providing local phone service, high-speed internet, and the most reliable digital TV. They proudly support local schools, events, and charities. Their employees are your friends and neighbors who live and work in your community. WCTA is your local telecommunications cooperative.
Back here to Sheffield, 51-50, 1:48 to go here in the 4th quarter. We'll see an inbound pass coming from the baseline here for Dillavu for Forest City. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Looks like they're going to try to wipe up some moisture on the floor. 5 on the shot clock. Indians got to get a shot. I'm guessing they set up something on the inbound here. Still trying to wipe up this floor. That's why I'm sure Coach Rosager takes that timeout, trying to set something up here on the inbound pass. They get it into Hall. 4 seconds. Hall, 3. Inside Strukel for 2. And they're going to call a jump ball, which is going to go to West Fork. Oof. Did they call a jump ball, or did they because one official called, okay, they're going to change it to a jump. There's one official called a shot clock violation. The other official called a jump. That makes a big difference. Obviously, possession arrow needs a change. They did change it to a jump ball. West Fork leads by 1, 51-50. 1:33 to play here in the overtime period. Juritz with the basketball. West Fork's led just twice in this game. Chabambo looking for a 4-point lead. No. Rebound. Back out to West Fork. Juritz for 2. It's in and out, no good. Rebound this time goes to off of West Fork to Forest City. 1:16 to play here in the fourth quarter. Indians get the basketball back, trailing by 1. They've trailed 41-40 and now 51-50. Tommy Miller. Carson Hall back to Tommy Miller across the half-court line, left wing. Here's Sopko with the basketball. Carson Hall drives in. Foul called, and free throws coming for Carson Hall. Man, that would have been huge if he could have got that bucket to go, but it just goes a bit long. So 2 free throws will come here for Carson Hall, who's 0 for 1 from the free throw line tonight. Foul called on Kronk, his second. 8th team. We're shooting free throws the rest of the night. First free throw up by Hall is good. We're tied at 51. 51-51 here in Sheffield. Forest City trying to beat the Warhawks for the second straight time, for the first time ever. Second free throw good. Indians lead. Hall makes them both. Forest City by 1. 52-51. Looking for some defense. Dillevue goes to the bench. Thorson comes in. Forest City goes big inside with Strukel and Thorson. They've got a face guard on Mask, who has a bunch of threes in this game. Eberling is fouled out for the Warhawks. That's a big loss for West Fork. Juritz, 18 on the shot clock. He drove for a moment. 43 on the game clock. Free throw line. Juritz going to try for a 3. He's got it. Juritz knocks down a 3 for the Warhawks. First points of the game for Juritz. And now West Fork leads by 2. And a foul called and free throws coming for Forest City. So free throws coming. First points of the game for Juritz is a huge 3 to give West Fork a 2-point lead. He picks up his 3rd foul now, though. And Tommy Miller's at the free throw line with a chance to tie this game. 26 seconds left in the game. Shot clock is off. Tommy Miller with a chance to tie it. First free throw is good. Indians within 1. If they miss the free throw, they will have to foul at some points. If they make the free throw, they just got to look for good defense. Second free throw is good. He makes them both. We're tied 54-54. 26 seconds left in the game, 26.9 to be exact, almost 27. Shot clock is off. West Fork has it. Warhawks with a chance to win the game. Indians had a chance to win the game at the end of regulation. Now West Fork has a chance to win it. Sunken to Juritz. Juritz kicks it out to Chabambo. Chabambo doesn't pull the trigger. Timeout West Fork. 13 seconds left in the first overtime period. 30-second timeout. West Fork will come back in 30.
Check out McCluskey Appliances' wide selection of appliances, brands like Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Amana, and Genair. In stock, plenty of choices, and quick delivery is our goal. McCluskey Appliance in Mason City or Garner. Experience, customer service, and making new relationships is what we're all about. Stop in and see us, follow us on Facebook, or connect with us at McCluskeyAppliance.com.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
54-54, 13 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Indians and Warhawks are tied. 13.2 left in the overtime period. West Fork with a chance to win the game. Forest City hoping to either get the ball back or send this thing into a double overtime. They inbound to Sunken in the backcourt. Indians looking for defense. Sunken's got it on the right wing. 8 seconds left. West Fork screaming. Obviously they're not running what they thought they were going to run. Here's Sunken. He's lost out of bounds. That's Forest City basketball. Sunken slipped. He falls out of bounds. The Indians have it. 3.5 to play in timeout Forest City. 3.5 left in the game, and the Indians have a chance to win it again. They had a chance in the end of regulation They did not get it to go. Now they have a chance here at the end of overtime number 1. We'll come back right after this.
The Super Bowl at Forest City is open nightly for League and Open Bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchese pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City.
Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile is your Lennox dealer. They offer energy-efficient Lennox heating and air conditioning solutions for homes and businesses of all sizes. For complete plumbing service, call 797-2219 today. Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile, your Lennox dealer.
Back here to Sheffield, the Indians have a chance. Nothing to lose for Forest City, as if you miss a shot, all you do is go to a second overtime. So nothing to lose for the Indians. A chance to get this one up in a non-conference game that is going to mean some momentum for Forest City. If they can find the victory, they got to get a shot up, though, in 3.5. They will inbound to Carson Hall. 3 seconds. Hall at the three-point line. Hall drives in, floater to win it. No. Hall no good on his shot. We go to double overtime. 54-54. We go to our second overtime right after this.
Missile Insurance and Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Levick have the market experience to help you follow your dream. Missile Insurance and Realty can help you insure that dream once you find it. Missile Insurance and Realty in Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Holland Contracting in Forest City for earth moving, Varco Pruden metal buildings, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
54-54, 4 minutes on the clock. We go into double overtime. Forest City and West Fork. We're looking at the scoreboard. It says fourth quarter, but no, we're heading to double overtime. 54-54. Indians have had a chance to win the game in both single regulation and the first overtime. Did not win it either. The jump will go to West Fork. So West Fork will win the tip, get a chance to try to take the lead first. Chibambo for 2, he scores. West Fork by 2, 56-54. Carson Hall has the basketball. Tommy Miller. Sopko on the right wing. Corey Thorson, top of the key, now to Tommy Miller. Miller inside the lane, floater to tie. No, it's a bit long. Rebound, Sopko. Dillevue for the lead. Yes, sir. Dillevue on the rebound for Forest City. His first 3 of the game gives Forest City a 57-56 lead. Top of the key. Here's Mask. He's got a bunch of threes in this game. Forest City has been trying to cover him tightly. Wow, deep 3. Sunken, no. Rebound to Dillevue. Sunken pulled up from a long ways away. And now the Indians with a chance to try to extend their lead. Tommy Miller to Thorson for 2. Yes, sir. Thorson knocks down a 2, and Forest City leads by 3. 59-56. Looking for another defensive stop. Here's Juritz with the basketball. Mask. Mask has 3 triples in this game. Juritz drives in wide open. Chibambo has it blocked by Dillevue. Chibambo looked like he was wide open. Dillevue comes out of nowhere and blocks it. And the Indians lead by a full possession, 59-56, and have the basketball. Carson Hall with it. 2:28. Don't need to go early here for Forest City. Inside Thorson. There's 2 hands on. But Thorson scores either way. He had 2 hands on him. 61-56. Forest City by 5. 2:14 to play here in the fourth quarter. Chibambo on the right wing. Short corner right side. This is Gronk. Gronk scores. 61-58. West Fork gets it back to within 3. 2 minutes on the clock. Dillevue across the half-court line. Dillevue, Tommy Miller. And they're going to call over the back. Forest City crowd will disagree. They're going to say over and back. So now the Indians turn it over. Indians led by 5. West Fork gets a 2. Now the Indians turn it over 61-58. So West Fork will get a chance to tie or pull within 1 here. 1:46 to play in double overtime. Juritz across to Chibambo. Chibambo with the basketball. Top of the key, Mask. Here's Kronk. Juritz will drive baseline, gives it back to Kronk, top of the key, Kronk. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Mask. Here's Sunken inside for 2. No. Rebound. Kronk, he scores. West Fork another offensive rebound, and they score. It's now 61-60. West Fork back to within 1. Indians led by 5. West Fork 4 straight. Makes it 61-60. Indians can make this a full one-possession game with a 2. Tommy Miller will drive in. Jump stop. Sopko, top of the key. 16 on the shot clock. Nearly stolen away. Now it is stolen away by Sunken. Sunken up to Juritz. Juritz for 2. He scores. West Fork leads 62-61. Juritz has 2 baskets in this game. Both of them have been huge. Here's Carson Hall at the free throw line. He loses it again. Sunken's got it for West Fork. Sunken for 2. Yes. West Fork dominating here in the last minute of basketball. And it's now 64-61. Timeout Forest City. 64-61, 26 seconds to play in the game. Full timeout called by Forest City. We'll come back right after this.
Forest City Auto is your Napa Auto Care Center where we work on all types of vehicles and guarantee our work with a 2-year part and labor warranty. With free pickup and delivery, we're the place to call. And if you don't talk to Cheyenne or Lorena, you've called the wrong place. Forest City Auto.
NIAC is proud to help support North Iowa athletes. Working hard and being part of a team is a great way to learn lessons for life, and learning is what NIAC is all about, beginning with high school juniors and seniors who can start building college credits now for free. Learn more at niac.edu.
Support for Forest City Sports comes from Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Amy Ryan and Patrick Schoenhoven of Forest City. Edward Jones is a financial services firm exclusively serving individual investors, offering a range of investments, including certificates of deposit, stocks, mutual funds, taxable and non-taxable bonds. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Non-taxable bonds may be subject to state, local, or alternative minimum tax.
Ready to sell your home? First Choice Realty is here for you. There are more homes needed to meet the demand of our pre-qualified buyers. Contact Bethany Ferris, Mary Ferris, Barb Rockow, or Teresa Combs at 641-58.
Back here to basketball. Tommy Miller's got the basketball. 24 seconds to play in double overtime. Forest City trails by 3 after being up by 5. A big swing here for the Warhawks. Sopko's got it. Sopko back to Dillevue. Dillevue will drive in baseline for 2. It's good. Dillevue finds 2. Timeout called. Forest City gets the 2. Timeout called. They trail by 1. So they didn't need the 3. They get the 2. Timeout called. We'll take it as well. We'll come back.
Hy-Vee in Forest City is a proud supporter of the Forest City Indians. Stop in and check out their pharmacy. It's built for you. No waiting in lines for the pharmacy. The pharmacy will be waiting for you. Hy-Vee is your full-service, employee-owned grocery store here in Forest City. Go Indians from Hy-Vee. Malin Egg Service of Forest City is a proud supporter of Forest City High School athletics. Nate Malin is with you from the word go. From planting to harvest, you can count on Nate. Contact him today in Forest City at 641-860-1712. Nate will help you put the right seed on your acres. 641-860-1712.
Back here to Sheffield, 64-63. Forest City trails by 1. Indians don't need a foul right away. It will be 2 free throws for West Fork when they do. But have a chance to try to get a steal first. If you can get a steal in the backcourt, you have a chance to win this game. Try to get a steal first. If not, get a foul. Send somebody to the free throw line. Jackson Archer nearly steals it. And we'll stay with West Fork, 64-63. Great hustle there by Archer. We'll see an inbound pass coming. Mask will do the inbounding. Looking to get it in. They get it into Chibambo, and then Forest City will have to foul, so Chibambo will go to the free throw line. He is 2 for 3 on the line so far tonight, Chibambo is. Even with 2 threes, Forest City will still have a chance to try to tie this game. Or 2 free throws, excuse me. He makes 1. Indians will have a chance with a 2 or a 3 to win it. So Chibambo will get 2 free throws here for the Warhawks. First free throw is good. He'll get 1 more at the 2-point game. 65-63, so he makes at least 1 to make it so Forest City can't win with a 2. Chibambo can make it a 3-point game with this free throw. He misses it. The 2-point game, 7 seconds to play. Dillevue with the basketball, or Ty Sopko with the basketball. Here's Connor Sopko. They got to get a shot up. Tommy Miller at the buzzer. No, it's over. 65-63 in double overtime. A heartbreaker for Forest City. They're going to lose tonight 65-63. What a heartbreaking loss for the Indians in double overtime as they will fall to West Fork, but put up a good effort. Just can't come up with it again. West Fork makes the run at the end of the game and defeats Forest City. We'll come back. Post-game show is next.
Hy-Vee and Forest City. After serving the Forest City community for over 50 years, Wilson Dental is now expanding to serve you better. We look forward to seeing you at our Forest City and our Garner location. Wilson Dental, where your smile is our reward.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services. Free delivery in town, by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at 3M wishes our area athletes good luck and good health this season. Like any good team, working together brings out great results on the field or in the warehouse. The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
NSB Bank wishes the Indians good luck for the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers. Stop into your NSB branch location in Titonka, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank, we're here for you.
Member FDIC equal housing lender.
Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City. Top Dead Center is a full-line Western dealer with blades and snow control equipment. They also carry truck accessories of all kinds, fifth wheel hitches, LED lights, and more. Call 641-512-5529. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment in Forest City.
WCTA is committed to providing local phone service, high-speed internet, and the most reliable digital TV. They proudly support local schools, events, and charities. Their employees are your friends and neighbors who live and work in your community. WCTA is your local telecommunications cooperative.
Kingland Construction Services is a proud supporter of trades-based education programs like apprenticeships, the Building Trades Academy at the John V. Hansen Career Center, and internships through NIAC. These programs also have debt-free options available. Find out more by calling Kingland Construction Services at 641-585-0101.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to shove these $20 bills down the drain. There we go.
Having an old water softener is like shoving money down the drain, but a new Culligan softener can save money and a ton of salt. Culligan, better water, pure and simple.
Forest City Family Dentistry, downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
MBT Bank, proudly serving northern Iowa and southern Minnesota with 10 locations. MBT Bank brings you the latest in banking technology with that local community connection. Learn more about MBT Bank online at mbtbank.bank. Member FDIC.
The Farmers Co-op of Forest City, Leyland, New Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keystone, Minnesota. For all your feed, seed, fertilizer, chemical, and fuel needs, see the Farmers Co-op, serving the area since 1916. Good luck to area athletes from the Farmers Co-op Association.
Back here to Sheffield, Forest City has a chance to win the game in regulation and in single overtime, but they do neither. And West Fork wins it 65. Actually had a chance to tie there at the end, so Forest City with a chance in all three. The end of regulation, end of first overtime, have a chance to tie at the end of second overtime, but the Indians do not get a shot up, and they fall tonight 65-63, the final score. Our post-game show today brought to you by County Line Seeds. County Line Seeds located off the airport blacktop in Forest City. Not happy with what you're seeing in the fields this year? Give those guys, our good friends at County Line Seeds, Jake, Matt, or Chuck, a call today. Great guys over there at County Line Seeds. Otherwise, you can go visit them off the airport blacktop. They also have a pretty good Facebook presence. Find County Line Seeds on Facebook today. Again, have a good Facebook presence. You give them a call, stop in there, chat with them. They're the sponsor of today's post-game show. 65-63, Forest City falls here to the West Fork Warhawks in basketball action this evening. Indians led 26-19 at halftime. Forest City led much of this game. West Fork's only leads were at 41 and 51. And then late here in this overtime, Forest City looked really good early in the second overtime. They led by 5, but then West Fork scored 7 straight. Got it back to tied at 5, and then scored 2 additional points. So 7 straight for the Warhawks after Forest City led 65-63. And they're going to go on to win. And West Fork, a really good basketball team. Forest City just gave them too many chances. When you're playing such a good basketball team, you got to put them away when you get an opportunity to. And Forest City just unable to do that here this evening. And eventually the strength of the Warhawks. We're missing Eberling there at the end of the game. That was a good thing for Forest City. Without Eberling in that game, that could have been a different story in both the single and double overtime. But again, West Fork goes on to win 65-63. Taking a look at our scoring rundown, Tommy Miller leads all scorers with 21 points. It was 9 points in the game for Connor Sopko and for Ty Dillavu. Dillavu had a nice floater there for Forest City late. 10 points for Corey Thorson. That's going to be a career high for him tonight. 7 for Carson Strukel, 2 for Ty Sopko, and 5 for Carson Hall. For West Fork, they looked like this. Mask led the team with 14 points. You had 13 points out of Everling before he fouled out of the game. Chibambo had 10 points in the contest. It was 11 for Kronk, so 4 guys in double figures for the Warhawks. Sage Shunkin had 8 points. It was 5 for Juritz, and it was 4 for A.J. Anderson. Anderson had 6 points coming into tonight, scored 4 points in the first half, did not score in the second half for West Fork as they go on again to win tonight 65-63. Appreciate each and every single one of you joining us along the way. We are off tomorrow night. We do have a postseason boys basketball game. North Iowa Rockford will have for you here on KIOW tomorrow. Will not be video streamed, just on KIOW 107.3, just like the North Iowa girls were this evening. West Hancock, they had a lead late. I did not see the final score of that one, but they had a lead late in that contest. So I'd assume that West Hancock winners in girls basketball Class 1A region this evening. Again, West Fork going to beat Forest City in double overtime, 65-63. We'll see you on Saturday. Saturday, 7 o'clock, 6:45 pregame show. Forest City and Iowa Falls Alden. We'll be able to hear from Coach Matt Erpelding before that contest here on KIOW. Have a little interview with him before the contest. Again, Forest City and Iowa Falls Alden getting set for first round Class 3A regional. We'll have it for you 7 o'clock on Saturday to start our postseason coverage my postseason coverage here on KIOW. Thanks to all of our great sponsors that made tonight possible. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Thanks to all of our great listeners this evening and watchers, actually, not even any listeners, just watchers here on the video stream. Appreciate each and every single one of you throughout tonight. Again, final score, West Fork 65, Forest City 63, double overtime. I'm Zarin Agastal saying good night from Sheffield.